right, welcome back. I have one of your favorite guests with me today. We've got some amazing podcasts with her where we talk about thyroid and keto, and we just talk about the thyroid. But I have Dr. Amy Hornaman with me, and she's going to give you some of her top tips for healthy living.
Hi, Dr. Lisa. Happy to be
I-
on and happy to talk about this because I think
I'm
we
s-
all need those tips for healthy living, just little ones that we can
yeah.
implement right now.
Yes, that's exactly why we do this. Simple steps, sustainable steps, because we know those simple steps are what are sustainable. So, what are some of the top ones that you do for yourself that you think we could all implement easily?
So it's kind of funny. We were just talking about this today in my household about longevity and do the things that we're doing right now that we think will give us longevity really work. So I dove into the topic of cancer and I said, here's the thing. We know that most of the time cancer is an aging disease. It comes on from mutated cells that start to go wacky as we get older. Now, some people can get cancer earlier as well, but here's the thing, for prevention and longevity and just overall better life, if you keep your insulin levels down, your glucose, and you talk about this a ton when you're talking about keto and the benefits of, and it all kind of ties together. Just by reducing your carbohydrate and sugar load and reducing the amount of processed foods that you consume, and those high carbohydrate foods that we know spike your insulin, that we know spike your glucose, you're going to improve your health long term. You might not see it right away. You might see it in the result of better brain function and weight loss, but the long-term longevity health effects won't be seen till down the road, 10, 20 years down the road. But you're building upon that by keeping your insulin low. You're not feeding those cancer cells. We know that cancer feeds on glucose. We know it feeds on sugar. So by reducing that load, keeping your insulin low, keeping your blood sugar levels low and stable, you're literally fending off cancer. You're causing those cells to not express themselves because they're not getting fed. If you don't feed something, it dies.
Right.
So those cancer cells are not getting fed by sugar and carbs and glucose. You essentially are in a prevention state, whether you know it or not. You are doing things to prevent cancer down the road.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And we know so many things in our lifestyle and everything right now. So many of our health issues are inflammatory based. And so that always goes back to insulin load.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
And we know, well, like you said, so many things. So we can tie this to Alzheimer's too. Again, a
Mhm.
disease of aging. Parkinson's is a disease of aging. So those neurological, neurodegenerative diseases of aging can be prevented, reduced by keeping your insulin levels low. We now know that Alzheimer's is type 3 diabetes. It is driven by high insulin levels. And my mom had it, and I watched the decline. And I have said for years now, if she didn't live on diet pop, bread, and ice cream, I believe she would still be here.
Yeah.
Now, Alzheimer's still may or may not have expressed itself, but maybe it would have been down the road, or maybe it would have been less severe. We don't know, but we do know that Alzheimer's is type 3 diabetes.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. Any other tips for them? Otherwise, I mean, we are all cutting the sugar out of our diets.
Absolutely. And well, so other tips, I mean, you all know, if you listen to my podcast with Dr. Lisa, I talk a lot about thyroid and hormones.
Mhm.
And since the thyroid is the master gland, I'm a big fan of get tested, get tested, get tested. Test your thyroid, test your hormones, because that's the key to life. Those are your hormones of life. So when your thyroid is optimized, man, you feel better, and you're going to want to go work out, and you're going to want to go eat, and you're going to want to live your best life because you have that energy and vitality and life and brain function and just metabolic function to where you're not carrying an extra 50 pounds on your body. Optimizing your thyroid is amazing at longevity because that's the master gland. And then we trickle down to the hormones. So many people are scared of bioidentical hormone replacement, and it's because of false information that we got years ago from the Women's Health Initiative study, but it's not. That gives you life. So ladies, get your hormones tested. Don't be scared of estrogen, because it's actually been found that 1 year of estrogen replacement therapy after menopause protects you from breast cancer. It reduces your breast cancer risk. So don't be scared of giving your body those hormones that are not being properly made anymore as we age, because that is going to extend your life, give you longevity, give you more of a vibrant life. And again, that's simple. Don't make it complex in your mind. It's very, very simple when you're working with somebody who knows what they're doing, to check your thyroid, check your hormones, and replace it. Boom, done. And then you have a better life.
I love it. All right. Find out more information. Give them your website. And then also we've got 2 podcasts with Dr. Amy. So make sure you check those out too.
So much fun when we talk together.
I know.
So much fun. So yeah. So they can find me at dramyhornaman.com. That's DRAMIEHORNAMAN.com. And then you can also check out Dr. Lisa on my podcast, the Thyroid Fixer podcast. So we have great conversations each and every time. So definitely check that out.
I have to laugh on this one. I, at Christmas time, was hanging with my family, right? So my brother-in-law was like, well, let's search out YouTube for, we were looking at videos for my niece. And then my niece is like, well, I want to see Baba up there, which is my nickname. So here's my brother-in-law typing in my name, and boom, it was your podcast came up. He's like, wow, Baba's actually on YouTube.
Yeah, Baba's on YouTube.
All right, Dr. Amy, it's always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.